Oh. And we're live. And we're live. Okay, let's see here. Did I turn my headphones up? Hold on. I think I turned my headphones up. No? I don't know, they're just loud. They feel loud today. Maybe I could turn it up on OBS. Here, let's turn it up on OBS. I don't know how loud it is normally, but we have more character stories to get through. Holy crap. Single man puts an end to the chaos caused by some Frosty soldiers in Glenbrook. Who might it be?
Ah, my shop! Someone stop this madness!
Carry on screaming and sniveling. This land is ours now, and we'll do as we please.
You monsters!
Ha! Try me! I'll cut you down where you stand!
Another Hawk Rider?
And just what do you think you're doing?
You disgust me. Be gone from this place.
So, you've chosen death then?
Hold! Lest my eyes deceive me, is that not Sir Flanagan?
And what if I am?
'Tis him! The bloody shield in the flesh!
Former Black Iron Captain! Damn it all! Run for your life, you fool!
How far they have fallen. They confuse might for morality, and sully the duchy's good name.
Hail, soldier! I cannot thank you enough for coming to my aid.
'Tis instinct. It cannot abide such cruelty. Though I no longer call myself a soldier, it is the only station my skills afford me.
Oh, we got a new guy for the B team.
My lord, a man calling himself Flanagan requests an audience. Will you grant it?
Flanagan? The name sounds familiar somehow.
Ah, he fought in the tourney, didn't he? The one they call the Bloody Shield.
His frosty soldier. What brings him to me? Anyhow, send him in.
Oh yeah, we didn't get to see that in their fight. Oh no, we did. It's just that they everyone but the two, Don Spear and of Laura, were the only two who fought for it.
My lord.
Been a few moons, Bloody Shield.
And many more since I answered to that name.
Then what brings an S. Frosty to us this day?
Words cannot bring back your countrymen, but I give them to you anyway. I condemn the duchy's actions with every fiber of my being. Deeply ashamed am I of our Archduke's willingness to shed the blood of innocents. Meager though they may be, you have my sympathies.
So, you came all this way just to apologize? You're a strange one, all right.
I am well aware that words alone mean little. And that is why I offer my service, that my words might ring true.
Why House Wolfort? There are far greater armies that would give anything to have a warrior like you in their ranks.
Oh, I know what I
have
forgot
no
to do.
interest in further bolstering the might of S. Frost or Hyzant.
I know what I forgot to do. I forgot to set up YouTube chat. There we go.
They trample the weak with no remorse. I will stand for it no longer.
And you think you can stand here and call us weak? You little...
You intrigue me, Sir Flanagan. But what of your title? Is your shield truly stained with blood?
It's a name given to me by men, nothing more.
You can trust he'll hold his own in battle if you take him in. One look is enough to tell you that.
A boon to our cause, then. provided we ourselves do not become the very thing you despise. House Wolfort welcomes you, Sir Flanagan.
The feeling of intrigue is mutual. I am at your service.
You're two peas in a pod, aren't you?
Flanagan has joined. Nice. Draws enemies' attacks, stands strong against head-on attacks. And he's a Hawk Rider. Another tank. I could use another tank. I rely heavily on a mage party, it seems. Roma speaks to Gila of her past and her regrets of the Iron Fist of the War 30 years ago past.
Might I sit here for a bit?
If you don't mind the company of this old maid, you're more than welcome. Well now, shall we have ourselves a little chat to pass the time?
By all means. I would like nothing more than to hear of your exploits in the Salt Iron War. I have read much of your surpassing prowess on the battlefield, but would be honored to learn more in your own words.
Oh, child. That was so many, many years ago. How many enemies did I fell on the battlefield? I long since lost count. They say my very name was feared throughout the land. You and others may call them exploits. The truth is, I was nothing more than a skilled dealer of death.
You sound as if you regret it.
Against fellow soldiers and warriors like myself? No, that is simply the way of war. But my acts also brought suffering to those who did not deserve it. The Roselle, for example.
The Roselle? How so?
I was leading a siege on the citadel of the Sands in Hyzant, not far from the source. The Hyzantian commander was a worthy foe. The battle drew on, and we were losing men and resources with little to show for it. Seeking to end the battle quickly, I chose to raise the fort with wildfire, and so it fell. All too late did I learn that its jails were filled with Roselle, captured slaves who had fled servitude at the lake.
But you did not know they were there. You can hardly blame yourself for their fate.
Do you think the Roselle who roasted to death would say the same? What of their families?
You cannot forgive yourself for this, even so many years later.
And why should I? Because my countrymen sing of me as a hero? To this day, visions of charred bodies lying in the rubble haunt me. Lumps of burnt flesh that were once men and women who wished only for their freedom. At first, I tried to forget, but the weight of my sins was too heavy to bear, and so I abandoned everything and left my home behind. Fortunately, I had already trained a protege to follow in my place.
And ever since then, you've wandered the realm alone?
Yes, but no matter how far I traveled, I could not escape my regrets. And now, Norzelia finds itself embroiled in another bloody struggle. The horrors of the past come anew. If fighting is all I am good for, then the least I can do is fight for peace. It may not atone for the death and suffering I have wrought, but at least it may save others from the same fate.
I'm sorry. It was not my intention to make you relive such painful memories.
Worry not, lass. Truth be told, it's something I've been hoping to get off my chest for a while now. But this old maid's rambled on long enough, I reckon. Thank you for the company, child.
The unmasked Maxwell, that's a tongue twister. The unmasked Maxwell treads a new path and speaks with Huette of his past.
That you would return to us hale and whole. 'Tis a much-needed fortune in these trying times.
With luck, soon my return will not be the only cause for celebration. I am glad to see you unharmed, Huette. I would choose none but you to stand by Prince Roland's side in my absence.
Thank you. However, I am afraid I have far to go before I can measure up to your legend. A legend that seems to have begun a new chapter, now that you have doffed that mask of yours. Forgive me for prying, but I must ask, why did you wear it for so long?
Truth be told, I have not thought upon those reasons for some time. When I served Glenbrook as its Master of Swords, I did not wear it.
You were Master of Swords? The Dawn Spear?
Indeed. My star was rising, and I was tasked with investigating a group of nobles who were dealing in stolen works of art. A simple assignment, or so I thought. I was yet young and unaware of the pettiness of those who consider themselves to be our betters. I apprehended several of the criminals, but one escaped. That was my grave mistake. In shadows, they harbored their grudges until they exacted their revenge. But the life they took was not mine. It was my love's, the woman to whom I had promised my future.
Oh.
What? I never knew.
The villain was eventually brought to justice, but no sentence could bring back what had been stolen from me. Had I only been more thorough, and not been so naive, then she would still be.
Sir Maxwell, there is no way you could have known. The blame falls not on you.
Nay, my inexperience sowed the seeds, and I will reap their bitter fruit until the day I die. I swore I would never again allow someone I loved to come to harm. To ensure that, I had to discard who I was. I gave up my title as Master of Swords, hid my true face behind a mask. I spoke only with my spear.
And you were reborn as Glenbrook's fiercest warrior, the Dawn Spear. Your feat surpassed the imagination of even the most silver-tongued of bards. Forgive me. I still tend to get lost in the stories, even though you are standing here before me.
No, I should thank you. There are few who would understand my struggles, but I believe you are one. House Wolfort has seen its share of misfortunes. That you all still walk with your heads held high is an inspiration to all. I was brought back from the brink of death to fight by your side. To face the dangers ahead, undaunted and unhidden. I may owe fate for my return, but I shall fight tooth and nail before it takes aught from me again. At least, such are the things I tell myself in my quiet moments. I only pray the words can give me strength when it matters most.
They will. No doubt you are stronger now than you have ever been.
Thank you. I no longer need to hide in fear. I will not look away.
Even the tavern, meant to be a place for people to forget their worries, sees its share of troubles.
Go on, have another glass. I'm offering top-shelf drink for bottom-shelf prices tonight. No need to fret over your coin purses.
See? This is why we keep coming back. Nobody treats us better than our Hasabar.
Quite the crowd tonight, eh? Good to see it.
All thanks to you for supplying me with that mead.
Thanks to my good fortune, you mean. I got it for so cheap on account of the batch not measuring quite up to the brewer's usual standards.
Still, look at how happy it's made them. There's nothing I love more than seeing my tavern full to bursting like this. Thank you, Eridor. Truly.
It's nothing, honest.
Ah, and just like that, they've nearly drank me dry. Might have to close up early tonight.
Celebrating something, Hasabara. Whatever it is, we'll drink to that. Pour us around.
I wish I could. Seems the barrels have run dry tonight. But if you'll come back on the morrow...
Run dry? You've enough for these drunkards? You can't spare a drop for those of us who are risking our lives for you on the battlefield?
Hey! Who are you calling a drunkard?
Don't you fools go spoiling the one spot of happiness we've had in a long while.
Enough! My tavern's a place for forgetting troubles, not stirring them up. You do well not to look down your noses at the very people you've sworn an oath to protect. You want respect? Go out there and earn it by ending the war. Then there'll be drink aplenty to go around.
You tell them, Hasabara! They're no better than us!
You lot aren't blameless either, you know. These soldiers do put their lives on the line to protect yours. They get enough grief on the battlefield without you giving it to them off it.
I'm sorry. I don't know what came over me. No, I shouldn't have let my temper flare.
Look, there's still some drink left here. How's about you raise a glass together?
Yeah. You can have some of ours, too. Well, don't mind if I do.
Level head you've got on your shoulders there, Hasabara.
It helped that you pitched in when you did.
Ah, now that hits the spot. Doesn't it? Here, I'll pour you another.
See, now this is what I live for. Giving people a place they can come together and leave the worries of the world behind for a while. Somehow, I know this is what Theo would have wanted me to do. If only I could raise a glass with him.
Aye, I reckon he'd be proud. You've made a spot of sunshine for people that don't get much of it these days. People like me.
What with business booming again, it looks like I'm going to have my hands full for a while. Don't you worry for your mama, Theo. As long as there's ale to be poured and smiles on her customers' faces, she'll be just fine.
Ooh, viewed all of Hasabara's stories. While paying a visit to nearby village with Serenoa, Jens finally realizes what he can do as a blacksmith.
This place was host to a battle not long ago, wasn't it?
We have come here to help. Let us offer what relief we can.
I never imagined the war would spiral this out of hand. Before the fighting started, all I cared about was becoming the realm's greatest blacksmith. I dreamed of forging the perfect weapon, a testament to strength. But what is strength, truly? Of late, I have pondered much on that question.
And have you arrived at an answer?
Well...
There they are! Thanks for the sweets you gave us. Hey, let's play a game!
Very well. What shall we play? Apologies, Jens. You may return. You needn't wait for me.
Come on! Over here!
I believe I may have found my answer, Lord Serenoa. Courage, kindness, warmth that kindles a smile upon a child's face, the fortitude to keep fighting, no matter what trials you may face. Through it all, your heart remains unbent and unbroken. That is what will end this war. You, my lord, and the unmatched weapons you carry within you.
Hey, you should play with us too!
If you insist, here I come!
Oh, was that it? Did I finish them all? Shit. Okay. Nice. Hierophant's Palace. With Glenbook reclaimed and Asfrost dealt a heavy blow, Hyzant takes opportunity to make a strategic move. Interesting. Theodore.
House Wolfort and Minister Exham's forces have reclaimed the Crown City. And not only that, they have dealt a heavy blow to the Asfrosti forces in killing Thalys and other commanding officers.
We couldn't have hoped for a better outcome.
Oh, to see Gustadolf's face when he hears the news. Now he'll have no choice but to come crawling to us on hands and knees, begging for salt. Though, this could be our chance to crush the duchy once and for all.
Just because they're licking their wounds does not make them easy prey. They still have their iron, after all.
Iron? We can get iron. All we need do is make Glenbrook hand over the Grand Norzellian mines to us.
Oh.
Paltry price to pay for our bountiful aid in their restoration
Interesting.
of the Crown City.
The Tenebris has been pretty snaky this whole time. Whispering shit into people's ears, probably trying to make some power moves.
Norzellian mines. The spark that lit the flame of Esfrost's aggression. But why go through the trouble to seize an iron source when they have all the iron they could ever need? I should have Milo look into the matter.
Minister Edor?
Well, regardless, we control the salt. I say we bide our time until Esfrost admits they are defeated. Besides, Glenbrook seeks our aid in their reconstruction efforts, do they not?
Yes. King Roland and Minister Serenoa have both asked for help, and sent reports detailing the extent of the damage to the Crown City.
Send forth a veritable bounty. To Minister Serenoa of the Saintly Seven, that is.
Ah, yes. A show of the goddess's grace to the people, and as a wedge to drive between him and the king.
Esfrost, Glenbrook. They will both be ours before long.
Oh, Edor. You snake in the grass? The paths before House Wolford diverge, meaning they will have to go their separate ways for the first time. Which way will Serenoa take?
Thank you all for helping to determine the extent of the damage to the capital. This information will be invaluable as we proceed with reconstruction. There is also happy word from Castle Wolfort. My Lord Father is awake. They say he is recovering apace and is already up and walking.
Those are glad tidings indeed.
He says he would like to see us and hear of all that has passed while he was taken ill.
Then what are we waiting for? I'll saddle the horses.
Would that we could depart at once, but the messenger brought another piece of news.
Bandits plague the outskirts of the Rosellan village.
Jerome and his folk are there. They can handle a few mangy thieves, surely.
Not according to the messenger. The bandits are proving a formidable foe.
Which is why they have asked us for aid.
Apologies for my tardiness. It's sudden, I know, but I must ask you a favor.
What is it?
I suspect Patriot and his royalists of filching relief supplies.
Yeah.
We've no proof it's them, but the fact remains. The people in most need of those goods are not receiving them.
The matter warrants investigating at the very least. And I would ask for Wolfort's assistance.
Another 3B.
I see. Well, we were just discussing what we ought to do next. Allow me to explain the 3 courses of action before us. 1. Return to Castle Wolfort as my Lord Father requests. 2. Defend the Rosellan village from bandits. Or 3. Remain in the capital to investigate the royalists.
Lord Simon has recovered. What splendid news. If I could only go to him myself and thank him for all House Wolfort has done. But I cannot leave the capital in the throes of a possible scandal. Too many hold the royal family in contempt as it is.
That may be the case, but now that Lord Simon has awoken, someone must make sure he is healthy and apprise him of recent events. I would go to Castle Wolfort, Lord Serenoa, if it pleases you.
My heart breaks for the Rosellan village. Let me go to its defense, even if I must go alone.
I cannot allow that. It's far too dangerous a task for one person.
Well, I would have the Wolfort soldiers with me, of course. Besides, do you recall our first meeting?
Of course I do. You were being assailed by rogues at the port.
If you hadn't been there, who knows what would have become of me. But I am not as weak now as I was then. I am stronger, enough that I shall bring no dishonor to House Wolfort's name. My lord, have faith in me. Let me do this.
It seems best that Benedict, Frederica, and I each attend to these pressing matters. Separately.
Indeed, but the rest of us cannot be in 3 places at once. We can only choose one path to take. Bring the scales of conviction.
Okay. Think I know what I'm going to do? I cannot help but feel restless. We should reclaim the crown city and have already begun restoration efforts. There should be no question what needs to be done here. And yet something still has me unsettled. Are you heading out, my lord? Yes, let's go outside first. I must admit, I'm deeply fascinated by you, Lord Sereno. A lord turned saint who won back his kingdom from as frosty clutches and saw the prince back to his throne. I can only wonder how your people will welcome such a hero home. Pray me, I'll accompany you, my lord. If I go to Wolford, I suppose Milo will be coming with us. Our salt reserves are running low. We must restore trade with Hyzand as soon as possible. As one of the Saintly Seven, is there anything you can do? We must have King Roland's permission before we act. In the meantime, we can share a portion of Wolford's stores with the Crown City. Thank you, sir. The people will be ever so grateful. But if you wouldn't mind, could you please keep this a secret from His Majesty? At ease, this is for the sake of the kingdom. I know Roland wouldn't mind in the least. Yes, sir. You have put our mind at ease, Lord Wolford. I cannot thank you enough. I know I try to please everyone in this game. I think that King Roland was alive all this time. Your house may have the most respect for helping him reclaim the capital. My allegiance to the royal family was not waver. Now or never. Yeah. We were downright cowards under Azeroth's rule, but hearing stories of Wolford's courage in reclaiming the capital has inspired us to do better. So many, like, butterflies that make me think they're shinies. We royalists, along with Mr. Petra himself, are helping to rebuild the capital. We must reserve all the changes for that as was brought to the city council back to its former glory. I know there are many problems facing the kingdom right now, but us royalists are more than happy to take care of everything. If you want our trust, tell us everything you learned about Azeroth under their rule. I wish I could, my lord, but Archduke Gustavo is doing the most menial task. If there's anything I can tell you. I should have suspected much. There's no way Gustav would tell any of those he couldn't trust. I do remember one thing, though. Mr. Petra said that Lady Erica always wanted fresh fruit and wine brought to her room. I see. Thank you for your help. Yeah, that was a dead end. Looking for shinies. Seems for not. Go upstairs and talk to this person. Lord Stern, I have great things about you. You were appointed to 177, even to see your prowess of the Lord Highest battle. How should we really address you from now on? Good question. I heard some bandits were spotted on the outskirts of Rosilla. Rumor has it they're led by some father-daughter duo. What were their names again? Father-daughter sounds like Travis and Trish. But what could they be after? Revenge, maybe? Frickin' Travis and Trish. Always up to something. Classic Travis Trish. Nothing up here. God damn it. Amulet of Immunity, you say? Sounds pretty sweet. Determining that people saying things aren't gonna change anything. Okay. Yes, go inside. I want to go help the Rosellians. That's that shiny up here. I'm crazy. Ah, there's a shiny. Money! I like that. This game, I don't have enough yet, and I need to... Perhaps I go to the encampments. Upgrades. Ooh, yeah, hell yeah. Curious Feather, give me that upgrade. What else can be upgraded right now? Maxwell can. Give you some damage. That's it for that. What is my roster at? 24 and 23s mostly. A little bit of 22s. I have 26 still, that's right. Seeing if they change anything. Probably not. Okay, let's do this. We're gonna try and travel to the Rosellans.
Lord Saranoa.
We should look at the bandit spotted near the Rosellan village. You would have us come with Ledford, my lord. Here's what bandits seek in Rosellan. Do not go there without a purpose. The Rosellan village, far though it may be, still falls within Wolfort, and I cannot turn a blind eye to anyone who seeks to disrupt our domain. Of course, it is your duty, Lord, to think about such things, but our opponent would not be another nation's army, but simply bandits. I cannot help but wonder what is truly priority right now.
Anytime.
Having bandits in our domain is certainly a problem that concerns House Wolford, and yet... You're deep in thought. Shit. Okay, I think I lost that one. Eridor? Crown City falling back to Lenbook's hands, but our work's far from over.
Lad.
Where do you think we should go from here, lad? I think we should look at the bandits. Do you want to accompany the Lady Frick to the Roosevelt village, eh? It's really that important right now, lad? Ooh. I'm curious to see what bandits would go from the Roosevelt village. They must have some gold to travel so far.
You're onto something.
Very strange now you mentioned. I doubt there's anything of interest there for your banished bandits. Do you think it's possible they heard about the key that'll free Roselle? If they did, there's a chance they'll think it's a pretty price. If any case, I'm worried about Jerome and the others. If there's a little path we choose, we'd better make haste to that village. That's it. Thanks for that, lad. You might be right about the Roselle village. Nice, deep in thought. You're gonna be brick wall. You usually are. As the steward of the house, Wolford, it is my duty to let everyone know what happened to ill. He's already chosen a path. Oh wow. I cannot do you guys, right? I'll remain here at the capital. Be neat. Worry about me. We'll decide where you will need to be, friend. Yeah. You at? We may have freed the capital from its frosty clutches, but there's still so much work to be done. As a member of King's Guard, I wish to stay here and help unify the Crown City. Okay, well, we should look at the bandits spotted near Rosellan Village. What else to make for Rosellan Village? Are you sure? Certain is the best time for that? Now's the time for Roland to show his people what their new king is capable of. We should put faith in him and focus our attention elsewhere.
Good point.
I suppose you're right. This is a critical moment for him as king. If people saw the Wolfswolfer had a hand in resolving the problems, they may be hesitant to acknowledge his power. Perhaps the capital is best left in King Roland's hands after all. I see now your reasons for wanting to visit the village. Ooh, I think we got it, chat. I think we got it. And the other two are good. Okay. Examine. Into persuasion phase at commence voting? Yes. We might have gotten it, chat.
It is time to cast our votes. We have 3 options before us. Return to the Wolfort domain, depart to the Rosellan village, or stay in the capital. Approach the scales of conviction with your token at the ready.
Yep, because those three were unmovable. I didn't try to persuade you. You probably don't agree with me.
You have my vote.
Oh, you did it! Holy shit, I didn't know. Okay. I didn't think that was gonna be the case.
I have faith in you.
Nice. We took away the King's Guard.
You won me over.
Nice. Nice. About as close as we can get to perfection.
The scales of conviction will illuminate the path we've chosen.
Pink, like the Rosellan hair.
The way forward is decided. We march to the Rosellan village and drive the bandits from the surrounding woods. I shall accompany Frederica to defend the Rosellan village. I know not what the bandits are after. I cannot allow them to run rampant over the land.
Thank you, Serenoa. I am heartened to have you by my side.
Very well. Fulfill your duty to your domain. I shall see to things in the capital.
Then I shall venture to the Wolfort domain and make our report to Lord Simon in your stead.
And this is farewell for now. King Roland, Benedict, until our reunion in the capital.
Oh shit, we lost Benedict. Or sorry, we lost Roland. Benedict, whatever, but Roland we couldn't lose. I've put so much into him. Shit. Save your game, yeah. I'm so glad I got to do the bandit fight. Otherwise the title for this stream would be way off.
Here we are, the Rosellan village.
Right. Just where that book we swiped from the archives pointed us.
Ooh, they're the ones who took it.
Ooh, you catch a whiff of that? Smells like treasure to me. Calling this hovel a village does a disservice to villages. We'll find that fortune soon enough.
Hold it, Trish. Maybe we'd best leave this treasure be.
Having second thoughts, Pa? Knees buckling at the thought of a little bloodshed?
Now just shut up and use your head for a bit, girl. You know the story of this village as well as I. How they fled from the cruelty of Hyzan. Seems to me we have more than a bit in common with these folk. And I don't wish to cause them any more suffering than is necessary.
You're getting soft in your old age, Pa. All right, have it your way. We'll give him a little scare, grab the treasure, and be on our way.
But there's one more. My damn back is still acting up. Not enough rest since the last job. Might be even worse than last time, as a matter of fact.
Did you go to sleep and wake up an old crone? Put your weapon in your hand and get moving! The likes of us only get one chance to grab fate by the horns. And this is ours! Wasn't it you who taught us to take what we can, because the world ain't in the habit of giving?
I know, but I...
You know what? I don't want to hear your bleating. Go rest if you need it, because I don't need you. Me and the boys will handle the treasure hunting.
Ooh, so we're only dealing with Trish today.
Wait, Trish! Damn back.
The Ardent Youth.
The members of House Wolfort, having earned momentary respite after reclaiming the capital, decide to go their own ways. Roland remains in the capital to deal with his political opponents. Benedict returns to Castle Wolfort to visit the ailing Lord Simon. Serenoa and Frederica, having received reports from Jerome of bandits in the Rosellan village, depart to investigate.
Chapter 15, Part 2, The Trot of Thieves. Any subquests? No, we don't get to see what happened with them? Well, shoots. Chutes and ladders. Having heard rumors bandits in the air, Cyrano and his retinue head to the Rosellan village to check on Jerome and the others. Investigation time. Oh, I didn't save. Shit. Oh, I did save.
Lord Serenoa, Lady
No, I
Frederica.
didn't.
Glenbrook is as prosperous as it ever was. And I hear we have you two to thank for it.
Glenbrook owes its return to prosperity to many, Jerome. I only hope this marks the beginning of a journey toward peace.
As do I. So, what brings you to our humble village this day?
We've received word that you've been having trouble with bandits.
And you came all the way here personally? Truly, I am moved.
You're under the protection of House Wolfort. I'm only doing my duty.
Of course. As a matter of fact, we have sighted bandits skulking about in the woods. Fortunately, they seem to be content with that.
I'm glad no one has come to harm.
For now, my lady. Doubtless, they are probing our defenses for weaknesses. Although they've yet to bare their fangs, I feel their gaze on my back from time to time.
Bandits aren't known for planning ahead, but there's a first time for everything. I suggest we look into this, my lord.
I agree. If indeed there are bandits lurking about, we should flush them out or drive them away.
That would be much appreciated, my lord. We've sent out our own search parties, but with you by our side, the work will go all the quicker. However, I understand your recent days have been filled with strife, and you've journeyed far. Allow us one night to treat your arrival with the pomp it deserves.
Thank you, Jerome. I would welcome a night free from worry.
Then we shall prepare a feast.
And that's the night they're gonna
Look forward
attack.
to hearing stories of your heroic exploits.
I've got a few of those. All it'll cost you is a few drafts of ale.
Let us see how Rosella are faring to investigate the bandits. Gain money. One day I'm gonna be strong enough. I'm gonna strong as you and protect this village, Lord Serenoa. Why would bandits come here? If it's not money they're after, the noble's quarters or a caravan would be lucrative. It puts my heart at ease knowing the village is unharmed. Seeing them here and now makes them more thankful than ever we chose a path that didn't require their sacrifice. Leave the patrols to us. We will make sure they don't lay a finger on this village. Seeing the village like this, I know we made the right choice. As fellow Rosellan, I want to see them safe. Will you help me, Serenoa? Rosella are my people too. As the Lord of the domain, the more bountiful this land grows, the better it will be for all of us. On the contrary, I would ask for your help. Yeah, we'll do that one. Battles of late have been hard on the domain and kingdom. I would ask the Roselle to lend us the strength in trying times. I am certain these people would be glad to do so. I await the day that the people of Glenbrook and the village join hands in unity. Maybe that's not what I wanted to say. I think I misunderstood. We spotted traces of the bandits' campgrounds near the outskirts, and with them around, it's too dangerous to even go hunting. Oh, okay. Word has it you came running when you heard there were bandits here. You are too kind, my lord. I know there are other villages on patrol. I'm worried so much about being attacked I can't. You what? I won't forgive bandits for trying to pillage this poor village. They won't get away with this. Rooftop items. There it is. Panacea pellet. Oh, it just removes all things. I wish we had some more to offer you, especially after you came all this way. But with the Bandits being as close as they are, we haven't been able to leave the village at all. My parents said I have to play inside the village because some dangerous people are out there. But now that you're here, you can tell me what's going on out there. Pretty please. Kitty 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 cat. You reclaimed the capital and defended the Roselle. Ain't no one out there who can deny your greatness. I know that. Let's run up these bandits, grab ourselves a swig of wine, and celebrate. You cannot thank the House Wolfort enough for protecting us. We owe you our lives. I never expected you to come to our rescue again, Lord Sereno. We are prepared to defend this village on our own, but we are 100 times stronger than if you are on our side. Yeah. Yeah. Let me go inside of a house. Jerome's house. Anything inside here, though? No, not really. Congratulations on your victory, my lord. I heard you wrested the Crown City out of Asteroid's iron clutches. We cannot thank you enough for coming to our aid during what was undoubtedly a busy time for you. If there's anything we can do, be a service, you need to only say a word. You need to worry about us. We ask you to continue your lives. That won't be necessary. It is my duty as Lord of the Domain to ensure the chaos. Building the capital will require large volumes of stone lumber. Be able to help us procure some. That wouldn't be a problem at all for us. We can get started right away. We owe you a great debt for coming to our rescue. This is the least we can do. Nice. What? Talking smack. I've never talked smack in my life. Oh, that's funny. Oh, I can rob this guy. Nice, more money. Let's go to the encampment and spend that money. Can I promote a class? No, I can't. But we can get upgrades. We don't have Roland on the team anymore. We're gonna need some of these other dudes to be like Sir Maxwell. Electrum, Gungnir 3. We have money to upgrade, so let's upgrade. Lion's Shield. Eternal Resin, or do you need that? You need the Sacred Bow. Okay, we can give you Sacred Bow. I think that's it, because I don't have much money left. Yeah, just upgrading this dude, because he's a tank. Physical defense up, yep. Okay. Actually, let's double check you. Did anything new pop up? Probably not. No, nothing new popped up. I didn't think so. Talk to this guy. Could the bandits be after Salt Crystal? But there's no one. But there is no one who knows about it besides Lady Orleia and I. And on the only crystal we feel belongs to you, we have nothing else to give. Yeah. Double talk to everyone, because apparently you have to double talk to people to get new things. Why are my convictions going up for going up a ladder? Oh, shiny. Is that another shiny? Oh, that's another shiny. Those two shinies. Okay, no one else says anything new. No one says anything new, so I think we're good. Okay, I think we're good with exploring, I guess. Oh, Boba, I saw that you watched the Why Your Game Fails video. Oh, let me save. I haven't saved. Yeah, this is Pokemon now. Gotta collect all the shinies. Shiny hunting, always. I should regroup with the others and see what they've learned.
The villagers seem to be in high spirits. I hope the bandits have been scared off for good.
As do I. It was surprising to see that despite everything, The lives of most haven't changed a bit.
I cannot help but wonder what drew their attention in the first place, however.
You don't think it had something to do with the salt crystals, do you?
How would they know? Hyzant protects that information more fiercely than the goddess herself.
Then, perhaps in their desperation, they've stooped to capturing and selling the Roselle to Hyzant.
No. I won't allow the wickedness of House Talior to run rampant again.
It was only a thought, my lady. We know nothing for certain.
Indeed, and it will serve us not to conjecture endlessly. We need to flush these bandits out and hear it from their own mouths.
Aye, but even bandits value their own lives. They won't do anything rash, so long as the odds are against them.
Yeah, I believe, if I remember right, the thesis of that video was that you should be less GM work and more player work as well. I believe I recall right. It's been a while since I made the video.
Lord Serenoa, bandits!
There was a while where
everywhere.
I was trying to make, I wanted to make a lot more content like that, but it was just a lot of work, and I don't think I was cut out to do that kind of like constantly making essays basically. Especially with the way I was doing it, I have to make a lot of assets. I'm working right now on a video that's how to play Fate, Fate Core, and it is, I forgot how much work it is to build all the assets for it. But that's what I'm doing right now.
What? Suppose these ones aren't the sharpest tools in the forge.
We must hurry.
Battle time. We're gonna take out Trish. Recommend level 24. I'm not. Okay, let's. Yeah, I'm not very 24. Yeah, Fate's probably my favorite system right now.
Time to hand over the treasure.
Treasure? We are humble folk. There is no treasure here.
Oh, a couple Fate games, yeah. That it's really funny to say that because that game, I was going through massive burnout at the time that I was running Fate a lot more often. So I had like 3 games end abruptly because of all of my burnout, and because I was on some meds that were making me go just pretty much wild, you know. It was really funny that I talked about Fate when talking about burnout, and then I burned out in the middle of 2 D&D campaigns and a Fate campaign.
Yeah, no way Aspros would go through the trouble of hiding this book if there weren't no treasure.
You fool! Don't go blabbing all our secrets!
A book? What book? We didn't see no book.
You didn't see no book?
A book? They stole a book from the archives?
Use your eyes and think. If we were hiding treasure, would we not avail ourselves some small portion of it?
I suppose.
Don't let his fancy words befuddle that thick head of yours! If they're just going to keep yapping on about having no treasure, we might as well drive him out and look for it ourselves. And if they get hurt in the process, they can't say we didn't warn them.
It is I who shall warn you. Cease this folly, and we will not punish you. This place falls under our rule, and we won't suffer bandits to harass our subjects.
We don't need the preference of some blue bloods, you'll regret crossing swords with me and mine. 'Tis your last chance. Hand over the treasure so we can all go home and Pa can stop his moaning about how we're so poor. Or don't hand it over and make it fun for us. We're coming for you either way.
Let's see here. Beat Trish. Yeah, some of the biggest problems I was doing at the time was I was streaming video versions of... I was, like, streaming while doing games instead of just focusing it on as the podcast. And so that really took out extra time where I wasn't committed to one or the other. And it just caused a whole lot of havoc. Oh, don't want all these people.
But of course.
Understood.
Oh, whoops, what am I doing? Okay.
I live to serve. I am ready.
Ready and
I won't.
But of course.
Please leave everything. My magic.
Understood.
We only get 10, huh? Only get 10. I want the mages because they can reach. The Pokemon one, Pokemon Purple Orange, that one has some extra ability. Both of them I'm doing extra stuff in the game. So Pokemon, I've changed all the skills to be Pokemon stats, and made Pokemon moves. And I wasn't exactly happy with how it turned out. The system the way I was running it. Frontier Psychology, however, I really liked. That one was super fun. Let's try it with these guys. Because you can throw, yeah. Where is Trish? She's up here? Shit. Maybe we do need Jens. Jens won't go first. The problem. Oh, he could go first. Actually, hold up. Who could he replace, though? Eridor? Yeah.
I'll give it a
replace
try.
Eridor. Oh, but I can't change his stats. I can if I go to... Encampment. Roster, give him the Vanguard Scarf. Give you an HP ring. The Bangle of Vitality. Be the Bangle of Vitality. You can get an HP ring and Vanguard Scarf. Nice. Actually, I don't think we need it here. Am I stupid? Did I not need this? We'll still keep him, though. Shit. Details. Take it off, take it off. Give back the Vanguard Scarf. Yeah, that's what takes so long, is the fucking assets. That's what I'm doing right now, is drawing assets and stuff like that, but it's... I've got a lot more to go, because this next video is going to be like 25 minutes long, and so I've got a lot of assets for it that I gotta make. So it's probably not going to be as nice. I also lost all of the assets for that video when my computer died a few weeks ago. So I have to completely start from scratch. Okay. Men's battle? We can try the battle. Let's save first. Let's save first. No, we don't need to save because we can always retry. No, sorry, I lost all the assets from my burnout video is what I meant. So I have to. There are certain assets that I would have liked to reuse, but now I have to I had to rebuild those assets.
Whatever treasure you seek, it isn't here. Leave now and save us all unnecessary trouble.
Shut your trap. That's exactly what someone with treasure would say, and we're coming for it.
Like the painting of the library that I really like that I made, that's gone. So I had to repaint that. The my little VTuber, I had to remake that, which all sucked. Still don't know what Site Sets does.
Focus. Darkness engulfs you. Ow! I will fight to my last breath.
I'll make you feel that, but thrice as bad.
Your orders?
Go poison.
You won't escape.
Not poisoned. Okay, we'll take cover.
Damn it! They got me! Not a chance!
Oh, she just hopped that, didn't she?
On my honor as the Dawn Spear.
Launce hurl.
It ends!
That did not do a lot of damage, Maxwell. Shit. Fury? No.
For the honor of House Wolfort.
Oh shit. Where do I go? Do I hawk dive? Yeah, we hawk dive.
I end this.
Oh, I shouldn't have left my back open. That was foolish. I think we're gonna lose this one because I'm not sure how to fucking deal with it. Yeah, they're taking these hits pretty good.
I hope you're watching, Grandfather.
Icy breath.
I did it.
There's more yet to learn.
At least we're leveling up.
Cool heads shall prevail. This is what I do.
More oil jugs.
I will end this.
Yes, for one turn. Use all TP to deal damage, setting the ground ablaze. The more TP attack. Torch. Come up Inferno, let's deal 1 damage.
You've made a grave
Okay, that's
mistake.
bad. This is real
You
bad.
will not hear me scream.
Right of light.
Tremble in fear.
Maybe I should have made it rain.
I'm impressed.
Oh, I'm fucked.
Here I come.
Take that! Damn, that hurt!
Just keep going after Trish.
Damn
Act again. Shit. What happened? Why did it end my turn?
Prepare to face the Dawn Spear.
Lance Hurl.
You can't save yourself.
Yeah, these dudes are roughing me up. Roughing me tumbles, as they say. Don't provoke Anna. Don't kill Anna. Yeah, this is gonna be a fight. Jens, you were not helpful. Bark him. Shit! I did not mean to do that. I didn't realize there was water, and I kind of just hastily went for it. Jens is gonna die before he gets another move.
No need to panic. It's nothing personal. I'm only getting started.
I don't feel well.
Your wounds.
Allow me.
Oh shit. Oh, he leveled up.
I can do this.
I will end this.
Torch.
Flame, heed my call.
Shit. I'm stupid. I'm so dumb. Here, let's write a rain.
Hear my prayers. My quest is one step closer to completion.
This isn't good.
I still don't get what Sight Sets does.
Not another step.
Immobile. And blind. Oh, but you killed my person. And you're enraged. And you're immobile. And you're dead. Yeah, well, we can keep grinding on this stage, so it's not so bad.
I shall protect you. Yeah! This shall do.
Allow me.
I'm safe.
Help me, please.
Oh, you're screwed.
Yeah, I think I'm done for.
Oh, okay, we lost this fight for sure. But I knew that was gonna happen.
Allow me.
I'm sorry.
Saw through that plain as day.
Let me return the favor.
Torch?
Flame, heed my call. Our hope still burns. You may feel pain. Damn you!
Prepare to face the Dawn Spear.
Hurl your lance. You did 54, Maxwell. Maxwell, why are you not strong? I thought you were stronger than this. But I chose you. Throw poison.
You won't escape. You won't catch me.
Oh.
Oh, impossible.
They're all coming for me, and I can't kill her.
Forgive me, my
Ready
kid.
for battle.
Isn't she supposed to heal when I don't make actions? Oh, this is an obnoxious sound.
Point me at him.
Take cover again.
Into the shadows.
Keep it going. They're all not going to do anything. Anna is going to. You keep running away. Slumber Stab or Fairy Dagger? Slumber Stab.
Try this.
Little.
Victory is within reach. It's for life.
Nice, we got to level up that. Fairy Dagger. Now we're toast.
Thank you kindly.
Cure wounds. You son of a gun.
What a mess. Now what?
I was prepared for this.
Let my guard down.
I can still move.
Okay, make it so you can't do anything. Quietest point. Restore. Do I change it every time, or?
Sirens.
36 only? Immobile, not good. Theory, definitely not good. Yeah, oh, we tried.
A wasted effort.
Let my guard down.
Too obvious.
Let my guard down.
A wasted effort. Too
You're
obvious.
done for.
On Anna, get those levels.
I was prepared for this.
I have 2 more I could spend. Critical, I can get a critical. I think I just try not to say son of a bitch every time. So I think I'd end up just switching up how I say it.
You little.
Victory is within reach.
Did we win?
This is the end.
Oh! We did it! Holy shit! Son of a swine herder. Oh my god, I didn't think we were gonna make this. With only Anna? Fucking hell. Oh. I am, woo. I didn't expect this. I was gonna level up off this fight. Oh my god. What a wild change of events. Oh my gosh. What a high. It's by the skin of my teeth every time.
You've lost. No more of your little tantrums. Leastways if you like having your neck attached to your head.
Kill us if you want, you bloodthirsty bastards! We're getting that treasure! Mark my words!
Trish, stop this madness.
Pa? I told you to stay put!
And let you throw your life away? You always were too hot-headed for your own good, girl.
Do we get Travis and Trish on the team?
You have my apologies for this whole mess. I'd ask you to spare our lives. But I know how the world works. Can't let bandits think they can raise and pillage with impunity. You need to make an example out of us. So take me, hang me, behead me, whatever you please. Just leave my daughter and my people their lives. I beg you.
Have you lost your mind? I was the one who led us here. Me!
Didn't expect this from the likes of you lot. I suppose even the most unsavory of us has love for their daughters.
Love her I do. Aye. She's got a bit too much of my foolhardiness in her, as you can see.
Also got him pointed out, no mother in the scene, which to me suggests yet another dead mother in this game.
She's in such a fervor to find this treasure so I can live my final days in comfort. Can't blame her for looking after her old man, can you?
Stop talking, Pa!
I'm the head of our band of ruffians, so if anyone deserves to answer for your sins, it's me, and me alone. From one leader to another, once again, I beg you, spare the others.
Then let's make a deal.
What sort of deal?
We shall pardon you and your kin and allow you to work in the Wolfort domain. But in exchange, would you serve House Wolfort? I would like you to help us find the treasure in this village.
Frederica.
I apologize for deciding this on my own, but there is some merit to this.
So you believe a treasure exists?
Of a sort, yes. It may be related to the Salt Crystal. We should at least take that possibility into consideration and investigate further.
So you're saying this treasure might help everyone, not just the lucky few? If that's the case, then I'm happy to shake to that. Take me instead of Pa, or we're like to be as old as he is before we find the treasure.
Stop with the bluster. I'm as spry as a...
Oh! No Travis on the team.
I cursed back.
We get another archer.
Got your back, Pa. Now go on and rest. The young blood'll take care of it from here.
The ardent youth.
Comes a time when a daughter's got to pick up her pa's slack, and that's now. I won't hear another word on the matter.
You'll be the enemy yet.
I called it from the start that we were gonna get them on the team.
Like father, like daughter.
Do you find this agreeable, Jerome?
I do. There was no harm done to my village or my people.
Then the deal has been struck. Let's get started with the search, shall we?
Yes, my lord. Leave it to me.
Trish joined forces. Leaps across large distances, acquire spoils on contact. Nice. And she's an archer. Might be a little bit better than having our other archer, I think. I'm being honest. Roster. Trish is level 24. Treasure Chaser. Details. Flaming Arrow. That's not so bad at all. More fire. Thundering Shot. Let's see. Blessing Fire. Increase your fire resistance while decreasing your ice resistance. Oh, okay. I see. Flaming Arrow. Do your fire damage. Background Blaze. Square. Passive skills. Pick up spoils along the path. Learn those at higher levels. Enchantment. Someone's ready for promotion. Who is it? Who's gonna get that promotion? Oh, I could give it to Trash. No, I'm gonna give it to Gila because she is my healer. Goes from Curist to Master Curist. So you excited for patch 8 on Tuesday?
This far.
Have you been thinking about what kind of class you want to play? Cast for 1 turn, dealing lightning type magic. Ooh, hell yeah. How much TP? Oh, I need to get you upgraded first. Shit. Yeah, we should still get it because I don't want to forget. Weapon damage. Yeah, my idea is to either do a Hexblade or Party Fill. Like, do a roll fill. I have an idea for the character. I fully plan on role-playing my character. And I know exactly the kind of person he's going to be. A fun idea for it.
So this book is gonna help us find the treasure.
That it will.
Well, I don't think other people have to roleplay their characters, but I'm gonna absolutely be in character the whole time. Yeah, I'll probably party fill, or like roll fill, likely.
My thieving senses tell me it'll lead us to something that'll make us all rich.
Esfrost's most confidential information is stored in the archives. There is definitely something of import in there.
Never thought I'd say this, but good steal.
It wasn't easy, but I had to. For Pa. Sadly, it's locked up tight, and trust me, you won't be forcing that thing open. I tried.
I see. It's sealed with powerful magic.
Would we need another spell to counter the seal?
There's probably a key that can open it.
I had the same thought. It's probably nestled somewhere in this village.
So that's the downside of being a Hexblade, is that might end up making me the Charisma dump character, or the Charisma character. And I wouldn't want to do that I'm aware of.
What makes you say that?
Take a good look at the cover, and you'll see a map of Norzelia.
Ooh, yeah, it is.
Indeed, there is. If this is the Norzelia River, then this must be the Wolfort domain.
In which case, those jewels are right on...
this village.
Exactly. We came here because we thought we'd find a way to open it.
Jerome, do you have any notion where it could be?
I've never seen a key that would fit in that sort of lock.
Yeah, there's no way I want to be a leader on that. I just want to hack and slash.
Are you sure it's not just coincidence?
It could be, but if it isn't...
then the key is in this village. And the treasure in this book must be related to the Roselle, and it may shed light on the nature of the salt crystal.
Then let's search the village.
Salt crystal? Care explaining?
In due time. First, we find the key. And when searching for lost things, a thief can be most useful. Can we count on your assistance, Drish?
Yeah, that's the big thing.
Sure you can, Chief. It's what our lot do best.
We've scoured the village but have found nothing that resembles a key.
It's because it's on your neck, Frederica.
However, our search wasn't entirely fruitless. Trish told us an interesting story from when she stole the book. Share with the others, if you will.
The book seems to be titled The Diary of Orlea. Or, at least, that's what the stuffy-looking attendant said it was. Didn't mean much to me at the time, but...
Orlea? But that's...
Yes. My mother. As you know, she led the uprising of the Roselle and laid the foundations of this very village after escaping from the source. It was sometime after that she met my father, the former Archduke.
Frederica, if indeed it was your mother who penned this book, then I believe you may already have the key.
Of course! The thing we've been searching for has been around my neck this entire time.
I'm really glad we went this direction, because I did want to see how things played out with this book. And now we actually got to deal with it, because I went through this direction.
It opened. So this was my mother's book.
Pray, read it for us, Frederica.
This is a legend handed down by the Roselle since times of old. It is the secret history of Norzelia. I, Orlea Roselle, am recording the legend here as the last keeper of these histories.
In ancient times, the Roselle lived in Centralia, a land to the distant south of Norzelia. It sat on the shore of the sea, a source that extended to the horizon and beyond. It was said to be a paradise, a place where people never wanted for salt. The Roselle knew more about salt than anyone, for it was a part of their everyday lives. In those days, Norzelia still rested at the bottom of the sea, but a cataclysm brought it to the surface. turning it into land.
Ooh, that's exciting.
The sea dried up, and the small portion that remained is what we know today as the Source. Eventually, many people migrated to the new land of Norzelia. They waged war over the Source, wishing to get their hands on its precious salt. Our ancestors came to Norzelia in hopes of putting an end to the fighting. They knew that the salt still remained, even without the sea. It merely crystallized and sank deep into the earth. After all their searching, they unearthed a giant crystal. No, a very pillar of salt. They showed it to the people of Norzelia, told them that salt could be found beneath their very feet. However, those who had seized control over the Source sought to reign over all of Norzelia by controlling the salt. They, the holy state of Hyzant, attacked and slaughtered the Roselle. They hid the pillar, erased the existence of salt crystals, and imprisoned the surviving Roselle at the Source. Thus we were branded sinners, criminals who wanted sole dominion over the land's salt. To justify their own monopoly, Hyzant created the goddess's teachings, but she needed a villain. To this very day, the Roselle are scorned, made to shed blood and tears, all in her name. But the goddess herself is proof of the Rosellan legends. I saw it with my own eyes during the uprising. Inside of her statue is the pillar of salt that was taken from our ancestors. But I could not expose the truth of the goddess. It took everything I had just to get a fragment. But that piece is the key to freeing the Roselle. It must be. For my brethren who continue to suffer for a crime they did not commit.
Add the dive or lay it to notes.
The Holy State's teachings are false. The goddess's blessing spread across all Norzelia. The blessing of the true goddess. The blessing that shall be the key to the chains that bind our people. The blessing my mother spoke of was the salt crystal.
And the false teachings referred to salt existing outside the Source. It would be the key to ending Hyzant's monopoly on salt. This has the power to change Norzelia as we know it, but it is not something we can recklessly proclaim.
But I cannot forgive Hyzant. They rewrote history with their false doctrines and continue to oppress the Roselle. All to maintain their power over salt.
We have the keys that can unlock the fetters that have bound us for so long. We need only find a way to use them.
We would need conclusive evidence. Right now, all we have is a salt crystal. We would not be able to prove that more salt lies beneath the earth, or even the truth of the goddess's statue.
I don't care how much time it takes. Can we not find out the truth?
House Wolford is currently under the banner of Hyzant. We may be branded as rebels if the Holy State deems our actions as defiance of the goddess.
And so, history would repeat itself.
But my
Oh, there's a dark cloud moving over the shadows. That's fun.
Simply let it pass me by.
I understand how you feel, and the responsibility of House Wolford to the Roselle. Please give me some time to think, Frederica.
Of course. I believe in House Wolford. And in you, Serenoa.
You deserve credit as well, Lady Frederica. You and your mother are the reasons we can wield this truth. You are a friend of the Roselle, now and forever. Walk proud, with the knowledge that you have served your people well.
I shall. Thank you, Jerome.
There is none other I would trust to lead our people into the future. Where you go, we shall follow. Of that you have my word.
I shall count on it.
I think I follow you. These salt crystals. They're the treasure we're looking for?
Correct. And not a word to anyone of what's written in this book.
Mum's the word, promise. Guess that means you don't want any suspicious-looking fellows anywhere near this place. Now, I know we haven't always seen eye to eye, but how'd you feel about leaving the protection of this village to Pa and the others? Decrepit as he is, he can still bust heads better than any rank-and-file troops. I can promise that much.
For what it's worth, I believe her. Her sort aren't known for lying.
As do I. Then I leave the protection of the village to Travis. I hope that's fine with you, Jerome.
The Roselle treat all creeds fairly, so long as we are treated fairly and kind.
Thank you for your understanding. Well then, we should return to the capital. I would consult with Benedict and Roland on this new turn of events.
Ooh, but what dangers has happened since we didn't go to the others?
Roland, Benedict, and Frederica regroup back in the capital. But what they experienced while they were away could very well alter the course of destiny itself.
Fate.
What is so important you wish to speak to me alone?
It's a sign.
Lord Serenoa, promise me you will remain calm. I come
Lord Simone
bearing
died.
great news.
I'm guessing.
Your Lord Father has passed.
I guessed right.
What? But how? I thought he was recovering.
It was not the illness that took him, my lord. He was assassinated.
Assassinated!
Assassinated?
Forgive me. I was unable to stop the villain.
Who would send someone to kill my father?
Milo. I bet it's Milo.
Why?
It was Patriot
Oh.
of the Royalists.
Never mind, it was Patriot. Holy shit.
He believes House Wolford a hindrance to King Roland's rule. No doubt he meant to kill both you and your father in one fell swoop.
A hindrance? Pray tell me Roland was not involved in this plot.
I can assure you His Majesty knew nothing of this, but disclosing the truth would put us in a precarious position. At worst, it could lead to civil war. It is best you hide the fact of Lord Simon's assassination.
You want me to say he succumbed to his illness? How can I pay respect to my father with such lies on my lips?
My lord, your father entrusted me with one final order.
What did he say?
He asked me to tell you the truth.
The truth about...
I ask you to listen calmly, my lord. You are not Lord Simon's son by blood. Your true father is King Regna.
What?
His Majesty sired a child out of wedlock with the Lady Destra. That child is you. Lady Destra lived in the Crown City, but she was not a woman of means. Someone of her position could never hope to marry a king, or indeed keep her head once the Royalists discovered what had happened. Lord Simon knew this, and so he welcomed her and the baby in her belly to House Wolfort. He and I were the only two who knew her secret. We had intended to carry it with us to our graves, but in his last moment, Lord Simon bade me give this to you.
Yeah, it does. Does not disappoint.
The royal signet of Glenbrook.
King Regna entrusted it, and you, to Lord Simon, as proof of your place in the royal line.
Oh no, does that mean something bad happened to Roland?
Is this truly who I am?
I know it may be difficult to accept.
No, I believe it. I have never known you to speak false to me. Thank you for telling me what my father wished me to know.
You would still call him father?
He raised me as his own. And besides, I must keep up the pretense in front of the others. Especially in front of Roland. This stays between us, Benedict. We must keep the truth of my parentage and this ring safe.
Of course, my lord. As you command.
Is there something on your mind, Roland?
Serenoa, I do not know what I should do.
Did something happen in the capital?
No, that problem has been dealt with. I've made sure those damned royalists will never cause trouble again.
Was such harsh punishment truly necessary?
Of course it was. When they should have been helping to rebuild the kingdom, they instead profited off the people's hardship. And on top of that, they sought to string me up as their puppet king.
I understand, but...
You know what they told me? They said that is what Glenbrook truly is. That it must be ruled with the royalists' careful mediation between the royal family and their loyal subjects. They said good kings need not think for themselves. They said my father and my brother understood that.
Even if that is true, you have the power to change it.
I tried. That is the entire reason I took the throne. But nothing has changed. No matter how many corrupt aristocrats I've cast out, this kingdom has always been broken. As Frost's invasion just ensured we could never put the pieces back together. I do not have the strength to reconcile a land and people torn apart by hatred and greed. I cannot give Glenbrook what it needs, king though I may be.
Roland.
Apologies, my friend. I should not burden you with my woes.
You burden me with nothing. But if you are struggling...
All is well. Trust me. So long as you are by my side.
That is the extent of what happened during our various endeavors. The passing of my Lord Father, the Royalist scandal, and the book that revealed the truth about the Roselle and the Salt. It is time we consider what we shall do to overcome these obstacles facing us.
I still cannot believe how quickly Lord Simon's condition worsened.
It is most devastating. Serenoa, did your father say nothing else to you? Before he...
He bade me lead House Wolfort well.
I see. Then we must all do what we can to help you honor that request.
Your Majesty, what do you plan to do about the royalists who misappropriated supplies?
As far as I've been able to discern, those involved acted out of greed and self-interest. They must all be punished. Nothing less than exile from the kingdom or execution will suffice.
Whoa.
But there are those among them who support the Glenbrook line. Will that not impact your governance?
Perhaps. But to pardon their crimes would kindle the people's ire. We must make an example of them. To appease the people. To make clear the consequences of engaging in such foolhardy behavior.
Did something else happen in the capital, King Roland?
Nothing you need concern yourself with. I must say, I was shocked to learn of that Rosellan legend.
Does Roland
I
know?
suppose the contents of that book could be true.
The part about their homeland, Centralia, that sits upon a vast saltwater sea? That of the untapped salt crystals beneath Norzelia? Or that, in order to monopolize the salt trade, Hyzant fabricated the Roselle's sins? That the pillar of salt Hyzant stole from the Roselle is hidden within the statue of the goddess? If any of it is true, it would turn everything we know on its head. It would mean the teachings of the Holy State are not but lies.
It does sound unbelievable, but we have already seen part of this legend for ourselves.
The crystal from the Rosellan village?
That crystal is a fragment from the pillar within the statue of the goddess. One my mother obtained during the uprising.
It fits perfectly.
Apparently, Lady Orlea penned the book detailing the legend for Frederica.
She did. She enchanted it so no one could open it, but left me the key to break the spell. This pendant.
I doubt a mother would go to such lengths to lie to her daughter.
Then we agree the legend contains at least a seed of truth.
What's happening?
Your Majesty, we have received word that the survivors of the Duchy's army are amassing.
What? Where?
At the Grand Norzellian mines. But we cannot be sure what they are doing. None of our scouts have returned.
These frosty dogs. We will speak later, Serenoa. First, we must put down whatever the Duchy is planning at the mines.
They're just planning to steal the salt crystals.
I need you and your people beside me.
Of course. We shall ready ourselves for the battle at once.
Meanwhile, inside the mines.
Extraction is nearly finished. We've secured the amount we were told. Seems such a waste to just leave the rest.
Don't think Archduke Gustadolf gives two shites. Hurry it up. We need to be done here before Glenbrook catches on to us.
Sir.
Fate completed. We're gonna be on to chapter 16 now. Save your game, yes.
Roland and House Wolffort succeed in reclaiming Glenbrook, but they cannot rest easy, for new dilemmas threaten to tear the kingdom apart. For one, the secret of Serenoa's birth come to light with Lord Simon's passing.
I've been told there's 20 chapters. So I think 5 left in total that I have to do.
Meanwhile, the newly crowned King Roland struggles to reconcile his ideals with reality after punishing the Royalists. Finally, there's the truth about the Roselle and the untapped salt crystals buried within the earth, revealed in a book to Frederica from her late mother. None of these revelations have an easy solution. As all parties discuss the matters, they receive word that the survivors of the Isfrosti army are gathering at the Grand Norzellian mines. Forced to put all else aside to focus on driving out their foe, Serenoa and his comrades steel themselves for battle.
Sleep, my friend. Oh no, what does that mean? What does that mean?
The remnants of the Isfrosti forces are gathering at the Grand Norzellian mines. Or perhaps I should say they are rallying there, preparing to defend it to the last.
Something tells me you're right. Gustadolf may have used Lord Dragan's murder as pretext for invading Glenbrook. Yet I believe his true aim was to seize control, not of our kingdom, but of the mines.
Once Glenbrook fell to them, Esfrost did indeed continue mining operations, with notable zeal. Apparently, they transported huge shipments of what they excavated to the Duchy, too.
You mean iron ore?
One would assume as much. But we do not know for certain. They say only a chosen few were allowed to have anything to do with the mining or transport.
Odd, ain't it? Granted, the iron from the Grand Norzellian mines is supposed to be decent stuff.
But the Duchy has access to plenty of other iron mines of comparable quality. They've certainly no need to go to such pains to obtain resources from this one.
You reckon there's something special about it?
What my mother wrote of must be true. I've returned from scouting the Grand Norzellian mines. There were no signs of miners or couriers anywhere. The enemy's numbers do not appear that great. But the soldiers were occupied with some task within the mine. I cannot say exactly how many they are.
Thank you, Hewitt. Well done. Well, there you have it. The Esfrosti army is scheming something at the mines. Whatever they are planning, we cannot allow them to continue unchallenged.
Then let us reclaim the Grand Norzellian mines. And in doing so, we shall discover the Duchy's aims in due course.
Go to the encampment, see if there's anything fancy there. Medal of Bravery. I don't need Medal of Braveries. Why are there 2 of them? Probably a new battle. Yes, a desperate assault. Climb the valley walls and defeat the enemy general. Take care of avoid range attacks from troops in the bridges. Beware strikes from troops riding hawks. I can level up on this probably. Yeah, let's try it out. We're gonna lose this one, but we can level up on it. Hold on. I got some people to get rid of.
To battle?
Time for a bruising.
Who am I missing in the party? Who am I missing? Crenton? Yeah, Crenton. Let's try out this guy, Flanagan. Let's try out Flanagan. Who's the general? This guy. Oh, actually, hold up. Let us replace Eridor with Jens.
I'll do my best.
Commence battle.
Here I come.
Shadow Stitch. What's Serpent Slay?
Take that!
How much XP do I get from that? 15, that's not bad.
My turn. Into the shadows.
For victory!
Ooh, Buffin. McBuffin.
I shall try my level best.
Ooh. Dragon oh, it's only within this range. Okay.
This must work.
Some invincibility. Oh, Benedict.
Forward.
When does Jens go? Hawk dive.
Now I end this.
Missed. Flaming arrow.
You're wild-eyed.
Damn.
Little time for some sorcery.
Sanctuary.
I can heal too.
So it comes to battle.
Shit. Can't ladder.
Cool heads shall prevail. Victory goes to the quick.
One step closer to our hope.
Get out of there.
Allow me. We will make our ideals reality. My time is now.
I can't reach you.
Are you in need?
Ooh, aerial assault. Oh, that's cool.
Well,
That's actually pretty cool. Get out of there.
out of my way.
Your Highness.
God damn it.
I shall try my level best. This should do. For the future of House Wolford.
Oh, silence stops you from using any abilities, not just magic. That was foolish.
Shall prevail. Be at ease.
Thank you.
That was foolish of me.
I am at your back. Painful.
Damn it! He's missing sucks.
I can just get over there. I really feel like I've grown.
My time is now. The heavens raise! I hope you're watching, Grandfather. Don't be afraid. I did it! Allow me.
Take him out.
Heed my call.
At your command. I won't stand for it. My work bears fruit.
Oh, into the fire. Damn it, my assassination attempt's not working.
My lance strikes true.
Let me heal your wounds.
Should probably fucking make my way back over that way. I'm already hasted.
I shall try my level best.
Spark! Oh, I'm near death. Oh no, that's a different person. Oh, he's near death. Oh my gosh. That's just some XP, I guess.
My shield. Just broken.
Here I come. The heavens judge you. Stay down.
I'll give it my best. Aim and... There's more yet to learn.
You just get so much... Oh, because you're such a low level.
Let me show you what I've learned. Flames, heed my call.
Oh, he heals 100 too.
Your orders?
Go poison.
Suffer. Sound strike.
Shall we begin?
For victory! Brace yourself! For my kingdom!
I shall try my level best. Your defense that seemed to work.
Let's see here.
Curses!
Hawk dive is my strongest. Missed!
Me next.
That's bad news.
What a mess. I don't play around.
Too slow.
There's an attack. Quietest point. We'll do that when I get a turn. Which I believe is Narv's turn.
What should I do?
Missed opportunity. I'll go again right afterwards. Spark 'em.
Lightning!
Oh, I have blindness on. That makes sense now. There goes Nerf.
Heavens judge you. Tremble in fear.
There we go. There's some damage. He stopped and he's burning.
It's time.
Hammer's not going to do enough here. Will it? Strength in numbers.
Hello, me.
Missed. Of course I missed. Why would I not miss? I'm blinded right now.
Allow me.
My turn. I feel stronger already. Shall we begin?
Restore him. Just because I need him alive to kill this dude.
This will help.
Get some spoils, and we'll attack this thing.
For victory.
Can't do anything about it, right? What does he do? Yeah. Yeah, that doesn't help. Double thrust this dude. Just get some XP going. More?
There is no mercy on the battlefield.
Take out the healer.
You were overconfident.
Thank you. Now we just need you. Flaming arrow this dude.
I don't play around.
Missed!
Hello, me. That hit the mark.
Oh my god, we're so close.
For the honor of House Wolford. This ends here.
Got him!
The mark. To lead, I must grow.
Victory. Got 3 fiber out of it. But we got money. What do you get? Ooh. Priest with... Ooh, okay. You work well with Frederica. Wait, 62 kudos. Let's see here. Trade post. I believe that means there's some jade and exotic flowers we can get, both of them. Don't have the money for much else, so I'll have to grind out money, I guess. I think that should be it, though. Let's save. And I think we can end here. Thanks, everyone, for hanging out, for chat-chitting. Thanks for, supporting the streaming. And I will stream another time, so we'll see when that is. All right, bye.